Good.
Close behind her, try to hold up and embrace.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. My name is Kev if you've never seen me before in your life. If this is your first time here, this is my vlog where I show how I live my life day by day while coping with various mental health disorders. Those disorders are schizoaffective disorder, which for me is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1. I also cope with ptsd, which is complex PTSD, and inattentive ADD, and I have an eating disorder called ARFID, which is avoidant restricted food intake disorder. And then I have chronic pain. I just have a pain level every day that goes up and down. And so I tried to show not only how I maintain my stability, but how I reach for my dreams beyond that. So in this week, I'd like to check in at the beginning of the vlog, like now, and let you know that I made it through the week okay. This week started off great. I was working through the past couple weeks of insomnia, and this week started off good. I was at home and I was resting well. I was getting up, I was doing my work day, and then I go into the second half of my week where I travel, and I run into my insomnia again, and I have to come home and cut the trip short. But then I ended with a really fun night. It was a confusing night at a bluegrass jam. I ended up going to one barn, and then it was at this other barn, but we had a fun time making music, and I share a little bit of that. So I hope you enjoy. I also talk about my ARFID. I talk about various different things that I'm going through in the moment, and I hope that you're able to pull some sort of useful tools and skills out of my week, and just see how this is how I get through my day by day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I love to hear from people in the comments below. Every day I start my day with my coffee and comedy, and before my routine, and I go through my YouTube comments, and it really makes me feel wonderful. So I love to hear from you all, and I love answering questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to jot them down in the comments below. So now I'm going to send you to the intro, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday morning.
Hobo'd these roads in worn out shoes, carried my load when I'd nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of tourist trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do.
Good morning, happy Monday, cheers. I'm getting up and waking up. It's about 6:30 in the morning, 7 or something like that. I think it's before 7. So what my plan is I'm gonna make my coffee here, do my coffee and comedy this morning, and have a good morning. I will check in later. I'm just making my coffee. Then I'm gonna sit down at my desk and do some coffee and comedy, and I'll see you then. Cheers. Hello, so I got my big cup of coffee, size of my head. It's half the size of my head. So I got my coffee in the morning, and I'm sitting at my desk, and I have my daily gratitude journal. So I'm gonna open that up and see where I am. I am on episode 97. So if editor Kev wants to put up the Daily Grateful thumbnail for episode 97, that's what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna sit here and have my coffee and try to think of 5 things that I'm grateful for this morning. And I will check back when I'm done. Hi, so I did my gratitude journal. You're welcome to watch that online. It's episode 97. But I'll read you really quick what my top 5 things that I'm that I'm grateful for today. One was that I had a good long sleep, a deep sleep, and I'm in low pain. 2 is that I have my morning supplies. I had my coffee supplies all ready. I didn't have to go out into the cold. Number 3 is I'm motivated. I have some wind in my sails for a creative day of writing. Number 4 is that it's been a nice quiet morning. I've been doing some laughing, watching Saturday Night Live compilations. And number 5, I'm grateful that I'm vlogging this week. I enjoy weeks where I'm vlogging, and I'm vlogging about getting back into my routine. So now that I've done that, I'm going to finish my coffee, sit here, and probably watch a little comedy. And then it's still 9 in the morning, and my goal is to be done with my routine before noon. And so I got 3 hours to do my routine, and that's what's coming next. So my routine is I take my meds, I take a shower, I get changed, I open up the shades in here, and to make it more of an alive space, you know, with sun, natural light coming in. Just makes me want to be more active. And do my rowing machine. So that's my morning routine. So I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. I'm in no hurry, and it's nice and relaxing. I have a big full cup of coffee that I haven't drunk yet. I'm gonna look out the window and enjoy, and then I'm gonna do my routine. And when I'm editing, I always like to put music underneath my Monday routine montage. A little thing I could share with you is that every Monday I try to make a montage to show you exactly what it looks like me going through my routine. What I like about that is when I'm editing, I get to find a song that I want to share and put it in the video. So I wonder what song I'll use for the next routine. Well, I'm back. I went to the store and I picked up some little donuts. These are not very good, but I was just craving them. And then a jelly swirl honey bun. I got 2 of them. And so I'm gonna be munching on those. And I picked up some soda, some Coke, a 12-pack of Coke to drink while I'm doing work because I don't want to drink coffee all day. So I'm not ready to start working yet. I think I'm going to check in with some friends via text and maybe have a meeting and see if anybody wants to work session. Otherwise, I'll just work alone. But I want to check in with people, my inner circle and friends, and see how they're doing. Have a little snack, and then I'll kind of just get ready to. It's not even close to noon yet. It's not even 11, I think. Well, it's 11. So I still got another hour before I need to clock in. Hey, so I did about, I don't know, I'd say about an hour and a half of writing. And then I realized I wanted to get to the bank and do a couple errands before places closed, and it's starting to rain, so I wanted to get that done. Now I'm gonna go home and make a little pizza and have a soda, and then I want to get back to writing because I was enjoying writing. I was writing about after my father died, and it's my junior year in high school, which is 11th grade, and I started going downhill again, having symptoms. And then senior year, I was having a lot of symptoms, and I ended up dropping out of high school and getting kicked out of my house because I was lighting fires. I was lighting fires everywhere. And then I ended up in a rooming house, and I tried to go back to school, and the state learned that I was not living at home, and they put me in foster care. So that's what I was writing about. So I just kind of finished writing the essay, and then I like to take a walk around the block and clear my head a little bit. And now I'm going to go back home and read what I just wrote and see how it sounds, and probably do a little rewriting or something. And then either start working on another essay or maybe take a break, play a little video game or something. I'm not sure. I think it's about 3:30 now. So I got one writing session done, and I'm hoping for 2. My mood is pretty good. My pain level has gone up today. It's starting to get rainy. It's gonna rain for the next, pretty much the rest of the week. So, all right, I'll check in later. Hey, so it's about 4 o'clock, and I finished an essay. So I came back home and I read what I had written, and I had to do some rewriting with it and change some words and make things sound better. And I thought of a couple cool lines. So and a nice outro to the essay. So I'm happy with it. I don't know if it's the finished product, but I'm just trying to write through the whole book right now. So that was my junior and senior year, and then getting kicked out of the house and going into foster care. And it felt good to write about that. I wrote about, each essay is about 3 to 6 pages. And it's going well. So I thought I was just gonna sit here, crack open the new soda, and just kind of hang out and look out the window. It's gonna start raining soon, and that'll be nice to enjoy. I might do a little reading, but I just want to relax and decompress from all the heavy thinking that I just did about a difficult time in my life. So just sit back and relax. Hello, it's me, Kev. and you're watching my vlog. I am out for a walk. I ordered from the local house of pizza here. In this part of the country, every town, every little town has a house of pizza with its name. So there's a Beverly House of Pizza, a Wakefield House of Pizza, a Somerville House of Pizza. Every town has a house of pizza. And most of them just serve pizza and pasta. But the one here in Beverly has all sorts of stuff. And so I ordered my dinner. I'm going to pick it up. I'm getting a clam box. And if you don't know what a clam box is, a very New England food. But it's a box with French fries, coleslaw, fried clam strips, deep fried clam strips, and tartar sauce. And it's one of my favorite foods, deep fried clam strips. So I'm looking forward to that. Nice treat for me tonight. The walk feels good. It feels good walking around. Excuse me. Cheers. Oh, wait. Cheers. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. I am here having my coffee and comedy. And I've checked in. I keep having these little burps. I've checked in with some of my friends, and I'm having my coffee, watching the Daily Show, and looking out the window, and just enjoying the morning. I slept in a little bit this morning, slept a little later. I got up about 9:30, and it's now 10:20. So I've had one cup of coffee, and I'm starting on my second, and I'm just starting to watch comedy. So that's it. Today I was going to go in to Boston early this morning and meet with Kay at the library, and we were going to do a work session. But I slept late, and Kay is currently at the library. They started a work session group where they meet up with different people at different places and do work. What is this little thing right here? I need to get one of these things when they do this and they pull the skin back. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna do my coffee and comedy, and then I'm in no hurry, and then I'll do my routine. Today is gonna be another writing day, so yesterday turned out to be a productive writing day, so hopefully today will as well. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll check in later. Cheers. Hello, so I'm doing work here today. I've been working, and I'm working with, I have my friend Kayla here, and they can't hear me right now, but because they're working hard. But if I press right there and say, hey Kayla, can you wave and say hi to the vlog? Hey, see? So they're working, and they're at the public library, and there's other people there in the room working with them, and I'm working with them, and we can check in now and then. I'm working on graphics for the streamathon, and oh, I don't know if I said that I went through my routine and everything, but I went through my routine and everything. And it's not even noon yet, but we've been working for about an hour now, and I'm working on the graphic so hopefully I can get this out today about the streamathon coming up, and I'm having fun doing that. So that's what's going on, is doing work sessions, eating some cookies, and doing some graphics, and I'll also want to write up the social media post. So I'm being a marketing person today. As an artist and a musician, you have to be an artist, but you also have to be a public relations, you have to be your marketing and promotions person, and you have to be your own boss and keep yourself motivated. So things like having work sessions with friends, they're doing work, I'm doing work, we're feeding off each other's energy and motivations. And then, yeah, and we don't really talk too much. We might send a message here and there or whatever. We actually end up texting more than we end up talking through the camera. But we talk in the beginning, we check in every once in a while, and yeah, it's just nice to have that energy, that working energy of other people. So yeah, like I said, they're at the library and they're sitting at a table with other people who are working. So yeah, all right, I'll check in later. I'm gonna continue working. It's about lunchtime, and my mood is good. My pain level is a little high, but I'm just kind of relaxing here at the desk. I did not do my rowing machine today just because my upper body hurts. And if my lower body hurts in my hips and stuff, then the rowing machine is good. It kind of works it out. But if my upper body hurts and I do the rowing machine, it just makes the pain worse. So won't be doing the rowing machine today. All right, I'm gonna head back to work. Hello, so I'm out for a walk. I had a visit from my friend Dan and my friend Jeff. We kind of hung out and just chatted about music. Now I'm out for a walk and I'm going to vote. Today is voting day for some local and bigger elections. So that's what I'm headed to do. It's pretty windy out. I found a little side street where there's a little less wind, but I'll check in later. Hey, so I just went to the town hall to see. It said online that's where you go to vote, but they're directing me to the library. So that's where I'm headed to. It's a really nice day, kind of chilly and windy, but it's nice and bright. It's nice being out for a walk. Hey, so I just did it here at the library. Voted, and it was for local government like mayor and things like that, and so it's good to do. I had to be reminded by my friend because I didn't know today was vote day. So they reminded me to vote, so thank you to my besties. I got here, put in my vote. Now I'm gonna have a nice walk home, and actually I need a new pen. So I'm gonna keep an eye out at the stores on the way home and see if there's a store where I can get a new pen. All right, I'll see you later. Hey, I stopped and got some pizza on the way home. A couple slices of pepperoni. So when I get home, I'm gonna enjoy some pepperoni and a soda before I start writing. Hey, just checking in. The evening's going pretty good. Did a little writing. Took a nice long hot shower, and I'm just relaxing. So that's about it. Not much going on otherwise. My plan is to just relax, watch my show Critical Role, and head to bed early. So that's what I'll do. Hello. I think today's Wednesday, and I just got back from the store. I got up about 5:30 and made my coffee and stuff, and then realized I didn't have any cream. So I went to the store, I got some half and half creamer, and I got 2 honey buns with jelly. Jelly swirl honey buns. I like them without jelly, but they were all gone, so the jelly ones are good too. So I got 2 of those for later. Now I'm gonna sit and do my coffee and comedy. I slept pretty good, not great. I didn't get a whole lot of hours of sleep. I probably got 4 or 5 hours. But I'm feeling okay. So my pain level is doing all right. So I'm just gonna start my morning with a big cup of coffee, try to get down one of these honey buns and watch my coffee and comedy. I'll check in later. Hey, cheers. It's about 8 in the morning. I did a little work. I announced the streamathon that's going to be happening. I wrote the post and announced it all across the socials. So that was good. And then I've just been relaxing, having my coffee. I'm starting to watch some Critical Role. I feel my brain is in a hurry. I don't know why. But I don't really need to get moving. I want to slow down. I want to slow down my brain, slow down my day, keep it nice and relaxed. At 10 o'clock, I have individual therapy over the computer. So I think my goal will be to go through my routine, take a shower, get changed before therapy. And my friend Dan texted me. He thought he would like to pop over and say hi. So I said, sure, anytime except between 10 and 11. So I'm thinking after 11 he'll show up. So I'm just having some coffee, watching my show Critical Role, and getting ready to do my routine. I think I will do the rowing machine today. My hips are hurting, but the rowing machine usually makes my hips feel better. So my upper body is feeling okay. So looking forward to that, but I'm just chilling out now. So still very sleepy. Hey, well, I didn't find much comedy today. Played my video game a little bit, Civilization. But that wasn't very funny either. I'm just kind of like, not really feeling it, but I'm in a good mood. So, it's hard to get the sleep out of my eyes this morning. I feel like I just can't wake up very well. So now I can't open my creamer. There we go. Okay. So I figured it's 9 o'clock and I would go through my routine. Take my meds, take a shower, get changed, do my rowing machine, kind of clean up a little bit around here before therapy. And then, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll check in after my shower, after everything's all done, probably when I'm cleaning up. And I'm gonna put on some music that maybe I will want to sing along to, because singing is a good breathing exercise and gets me moving. So I put on songs, and I don't really feel like singing, but some songs, after a while you just start singing along. So I keep a playlist of songs that are I end up singing along to. So I should check in with my vlog. It's just after dinner time. I had Burger King for dinner. I didn't do all the writing I wanted to do, but I did some. I went and I read through everything that I've written so far and did some fixing of it and rereading of it and editing of it and rewriting of it. And then I got really tired and felt very sleepy. So I laid down for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. I didn't fall asleep. And then I got up and had dinner, which was Burger King. And what was I doing now? Now I was just gonna just watch some YouTube. It's the end of the evening, don't have much going on. So I'm just gonna hang out, watch some YouTube, and that's about it. My mood is kind of like, it's okay, but I just feel very tired, like I hit a wall, energy wall. And so hopefully I get some good sleep tonight. I would love to just go to bed right now for the night, but it's a little too early. So I'm really just waiting for bedtime. Okay, it's 8:30. Kind of early. But I'm really tired, so I'm going to bed. I didn't get a lot of writing done. I got a good amount of rereading what I wrote, thinking about it, did some rewriting, some correcting, but not a lot of new writing. Next, I'm going to be writing about my time in foster care. And I don't want to just sit down and write about it. I want to think about it for a little while, think about it for a couple days, kind of dive into those memories a little bit. It's things that I haven't really thought about in a long time. So rather than just sit down and try to remember everything, take a couple days and maybe the rest of the week or something and think about my time in foster care in those years and thereafter. It was between 1991 and 96, so about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. So I'm really tired. I'm gonna head to bed. It's been overall a pretty good day, productive. I feel good about it. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm having a rough morning. Physically, not feeling so good. I had a rough night last night. So I feel really yucky this morning. I think I'm through the worst of it. I feel like last night I got a little sick somehow, and I'm through the worst of it, but I still feel really yucky. So I'm making my coffee. Making my coffee now. I'm making my coffee now. Do. Oh boy. Okay, now I can do cheers. Cheers. Happy Wednesday. So yeah, I'm not feeling that great, but I feel like I'm through the worst of it. Last night I wasn't feeling really good at all. So I'm gonna sit down. I know I'm doing a lot of walking around. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Okay, so I'm gonna have my coffee, do some comedy, and try to feel better. Cheers. It's cold and windy out today. Ooh, the sun feels good. It just hit me. I'm not feeling that great, but I wanted to get some creamer for my coffee because I ran out of creamer. I always buy little tiny containers of creamer. I should buy a big one. My hat's on crooked. So, yeah, it's good to be out for a walk. Gets my blood flowing, and then I'm gonna go back home and continue doing coffee and comedy and trying to feel better. I'm gonna pick up a honey bun too. I already have one at home, but it's good to have two. I think that's it. I just wanted to check in, say hi, and let you know that I got out for a little walk. Okay, well, I feel a sudden motivation to go through my morning routine. So I'm gonna do that. Later on today, I'm going to spend a couple days at my friend's house. And so I'm going to first thing I do for my morning routine is to take my meds. But today I'm also going to be packing up meds for my trip this weekend in to see my friends. So I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so today is Thursday, and I'm gonna take Thursday's pills, and then Friday's pills, Saturday's pills, and then I'll be home Sunday. But I'll do one more. So today and the next 2 days, and then I like to do one that is just in case I lose something. So these are my pills, and I keep them all in here, and then as I do them, I move them over to here. And the reason I do this rather than having one of those medicine containers that has every day is I tend to forget when I use one of those containers that has the Monday through Friday. For some reason, I forget to take my pills. But when I turn my medication taking into a ritual that I do every morning, that I have to actively, consciously do, then it means a little something more to me. You know what I mean? Rather than just taking some pills and not thinking about it. Every day when I come over here, and usually I'm just doing 1 day's worth of pills, but every day when I come over here and I do my daily ritual, I see my pictures of Okami, it reinforces that I'm in recovery and I'm actively working on myself, and I'm putting effort into my recovery. For me, it's a little more significant. It makes everything a little more purposeful than just quickly popping some pills in the morning. I come over here and I'm doing my pills, and my brain is thinking about what these pills do. You know, this blue pill here is for my ADD, and I'm very grateful for it because ever since I started taking my ADD medication, it has really changed my life. Not just my productivity level, but my how I am socially, and just how I perceive the world is completely different, and so much, life is a lot better and easier now that I'm taking that blue pill. These pills here, these two that I'm putting down, those are my antipsychotic, and I'm very grateful for those. I've been on them for a long time. So this is what I have here today. I have today's Thursday. Whew. And then we get Friday. Saturday. And then an extra day, just to be safe. Oh, I should have taken the lid off first. Look at that, I took a childproof lid off with one hand. That's pretty good. And if I don't need this extra one, I'll just take it Sunday when I'm home. So, and then, yeah. And I have today, the next 3 days, because I'll be traveling. So today, when I'm doing my routine, let me quickly take my meds. As I do my routine today, I'm packing up my backpack for this little end of the week trip. Most weeks I take an end of the week trip into Boston to visit with my friends and my girlfriend and things like that. I don't do a lot of vlogging while I'm out there because my life with my friends and my girlfriends, I keep that separate. They didn't agree to be on a vlog. And so they didn't disagree either, but the vlogs, you know, about my life, I don't want to throw all these other people and say, hey, be on my vlog, you know. So I tend to I don't vlog as much the second half of the week. I just do little check-ins. Anyways, I'm kind of chatty this morning. So I'm gonna do my routine. I took my meds. Now I'm gonna take a shower, get changed, and I already have the shades open up in here. I might do the, I think I'm gonna do the rowing machine because my hips are hurting. And yeah, I'll check in after. Okay, so I've been through my routine, took my shower, got my meds all set, did my rowing machine, and now I'm gonna have a honey bun with a jelly swirl. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to say, let you know that you might be wondering why I don't have a more nutritious breakfast and or different things for breakfast other than having a honey bun every day. I have this eating disorder called Hobo'd, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. And it's very difficult for me to eat, even to eat this. It's taking a lot of my, it's going against everything my brain is telling me to eat anything. And the thought of eating food really makes me kind of sick and anxious and panic. But generally now and then I find one food that I feel like I can eat in safety. It doesn't make me anxious. It doesn't make me feel sick. And that food is sometimes a very random food. Sometimes it will be hot dogs. And so I'll have hot dogs for dinner every day. Sometimes it'll be yogurt. And so every morning I'll have yogurt with different fruit. So sometimes it's healthy things. The past week or so, it's been honey buns, and for some reason I'm okay eating them. I'm thinking I'm getting near the end of eating these because this morning I really don't want to eat it, but I know that it'll make this hunger feeling go away. People with Hobo'd, well, me, I should say, I often let the hunger feeling come in because I know it will go away. So it's, and it'd be easy for me to go the whole day without eating anything. And just, I'm used to getting through the hunger pains and just rolling through them. And in recovery from Hobo'd, when you're really in the throes of Hobo'd and you're not eating a lot, you no longer get hunger pains. Your body doesn't cue you that you're hungry. In recovery from Hobo'd, you have to start receiving hunger pains and hunger cues again. And it's really easy for me to say, well, if I just don't eat, the hunger cues will go away. And because eating causes me a lot of anxiety. So I finished my routine, and the last part of my routine is to eat something. So I got a honey bun, and I'm gonna sit down and open up my video editing, and I feel like doing some relaxing video editing will be good for me today and take my mind off my Hobo'd. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down, start my work day of just doing some video editing, and I'll probably take a break later and pack up my stuff for going into Boston tonight. But that's where I'm at right now, and I'll check in later. Hey, so it was a good afternoon of video editing, and then I just did some relaxing. Now I went to the store and I got a meatball sub and a little ice cream, and the train's leaving, so I'm gonna go home, finish packing up, have my meatball sub, and then take the train later into Boston. So that's what I'm doing so far. Feeling pretty good. Hello, so I'm headed out, gonna go catch the train. I ate my meatball sub and my ice cream. So I'm doing good, feeling okay. It's pretty cold out, but I don't know, I'm kind of glad to be out of the house and going somewhere, go hang out with my friends. So it should be fun. I'll check in later. Hey, so I'm in North Station. I got my latte from Starbucks, and I have a couple errands that I want to do here before I head out to my friend's house. I want to go to the store and get a pen. I need a new writing pen and a couple other things, and then I'm going to hop on the subway towards Harvard Square. Okay, well, I went from one Starbucks to another Starbucks, and I'm crossing a big street. But here's where I'll leave you for today. I got a new latte, heading to my friend's house, and it's Thursday night. I don't know if you can see, but there's a big moon up there. So I'm feeling pretty good, a little sleepy. But I have my book of many things, and while I'm spending time at my friend's house, I hope to get a lot of work done on writing my book and making notes and things like that. So I bought a new pen, so I should be good to go. So cheers, Thursday night, and I'll see you later. Hello, happy Friday. Bit of a noisy day today. I don't even have anything going on through my headphones. It's just keeping it a little quiet for me. Didn't get a lot of good sleep last night, but I was up early, and I just started. I got my coffee, and I opened my book of many things, and I started working on my to-do list. Every couple weeks I make a new to-do list and I move things forward to the new list and add things. So I spent the morning doing that. Now I'm going for a walk. It's still early in the morning. I'm going for a walk to Dunkin' Donuts because I'm in the mood for a breakfast sandwich this morning. Sorry about the wind and the traffic. You know, normally this week I've been eating honey buns in the morning, and I could have had one this morning, but I decided not to buy one because my body wants something a little more. So I'm gonna go for a walk, go get a nice sausage, egg and cheese English muffin sandwich, and then maybe bring some donuts back to the house. And then today I'm gonna be working out of my book of many things today, working on making notes for what I'm gonna be writing next week in the book, and just kind of doing a lot of brainstorming and a lot of planning for the upcoming streamathon. So stuff like that. My mood is pretty good. I'm with friends, so it's kind of nice. I'm out of the house. And it feels good. It's pretty cold, but my pain level is high and I'm hungry, but the hungry will be gone soon because I'm really craving that breakfast sandwich. Hey, happy Saturday. Am I going the right way? I think so. It's early Saturday morning, about 6 in the morning. And I'm headed home from my friend's house. A little disappointed because I was planning on staying one more day, but I haven't slept in 2 days. So the 2 nights that I have been out here, I haven't gotten any sleep. And that seems to be a thing with me. When I'm not at home, I can't sleep, and I don't like that. I'm trying to get used to traveling and stuff, and so I haven't slept in 2 days, so I'm just gonna go home, try to get some sleep. But it's rainy, and I got about 2.5 hours to travel. So I'm a little grumpy. I'm not too grumpy, I'm more disappointed because I wanted to spend today with my friends too, you know? but I really need to go home and go to sleep. Insomnia is a bitch. Hello, it is Saturday and I got some sleep. Got about 4 hours of sleep and I'm not feeling too good. I'm kind of weak and shaky. I need to eat something. So I haven't been inputting much food into my body. So I'm kind of feeling weak and shaky, and I'm feeling really sad. I was hoping today was going to be a fun day of spending time with friends and stuff. Instead, I ended up having to sleep, and then I'm not feeling great. So, tired, weak, and sad. Forcing myself to go for a walk, and going to the store. Gonna see about getting dinner and something for dinner and maybe a snack for tonight and whatever other supplies I might need. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Probably do some relaxing and go to bed really early. Hello, doing a midday check-in on Saturday. I'm not doing that great. My mood is not doing so good and my body is not doing so great. My mood is very low, and I feel like I feel sad and I feel angry. I feel like my brain ruined what could have been a very fun weekend because of my insomnia and how that affects my moods. I've gotten about 5 hours of sleep. I don't want to get 8 hours because then I won't sleep tonight. I'm feeling pretty sleepy, so I'm hoping that I can carry this over till tonight and get some good sleep tonight and feel refreshed. But yeah, I'm feeling overly sad, and I've just really been sitting here, not doing much of anything. I drank a bottle of apple juice, and I haven't eaten anything yet today, but I picked up a little pasta dish that I'm gonna cook soon. I just haven't worked up the motivation. My brain really does not want to eat, and my body does not feel hungry. It doesn't want to eat, so that's my ARFID, my eating disorder. But I do know that I need to eat today, and otherwise I'll start getting weak again, and I don't like when I'm weak. So I'm sitting here. My next step is to make some dinner and get something in my belly and do things that can kind of better my mood, you know. I know a lot of my mood is just because I'm overly tired and I haven't slept much. But I want to increase my mood. I feel like crying. I want to cry. So I don't know. I'm kind of reflecting back on the week. It's been a good week overall, and I slept well most of this week. I'm just having trouble sleeping while traveling, and I don't like that. So, okay, my next step is to get some chicken cordon bleu and pasta in my belly, and that's what I'm working towards. Cheers, happy Sunday. Yesterday, my phone, the battery died, and I realized that I left the cord to my phone at my friend's house. So my phone was just dead for the rest of the day. I had a really hard day yesterday, and I was just trying to get through and to a point where I could go to bed at a decent time. And I went to bed about 7:30, 8 p.m. and I slept pretty well last night. until about 5 this morning. And I got up at 5 this morning. And my mood has not been great, but it's not been so bad either. It's a little better today, and I feel a little more rested. And so that's good. Just been doing my coffee and comedy. I might do some music later with somebody, and I'll probably do some video editing. I've already made it through my routine, and my phone just got charged. And so I was like, oh, I should check in with the vlog. So that's where I'm at. I'm waiting to hear back from a friend to see if we want to go to a barnyard jam tonight, a bluegrass jam, or if I'll be staying home. So, and I'm just having some coffee and relaxing. All right, so heading to a friend who lives here in town. He's having a bluegrass jam in his barn, and so I'm heading there, and hopefully I'll get some footage of some bluegrass music and us jamming. We'll see. All right, my mood is I'd rather stay home and not do anything, but I'm telling myself to go out and be social.
You look like a musician. I look like a guy carrying guitar.
All right, well, this is weird.
So,
There's like nobody here. Okay, so we're going to a different barn that is where the jam's gonna take place. This is where our earlier gig took place. So now we're gonna go to a different barn, same town, and for the bluegrass. Okay, now we're at the right barn. The people I know aren't here yet, so we're gonna find our way in and have us a bluegrass jam.
Wow. What did he do, Keith? That was crazy. See the replay. He got a touchdown. Who did? I don't mind it. Yeah, what do you mind now? Is that Brent? No.
good guess. I just didn't want that shot. Let's start there.
thought you were going here. Good.
Close behind her, I tried to hold up and pray, but I could not hide my sorrow. They paint in the rain. Will the circles be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Hey, so it's several days later. It is, what day is it today? Today is Wednesday. And I've had several days of just catching up on sleep, trying to get my sleep pattern a little better, and kind of looking at my vlog for the week and trying to learn some lessons from it. One thing I learned that I feel good about is that for the past year or so, I've been doing, the second part of the week, 2 to 3 days away from home, and been okay with it, and been doing okay with sleep, even though I generally don't do great with sleep. So, but I have found that from the time between Halloween to Christmas, my brain goes through a hard time, and I have a hard time sleeping. I'm very moody. It's very tough to keep track of my mood. My brain is very active, and so in response to that, I think it's better for me to, going into the next week, maybe just do one overnight and then come back home. And then if I want to do another overnight during the week, I can do it, but just one, no more than one in a row. Is probably a good thing for right now. But I am well rested. It took until Wednesday for me to start feeling like, okay, I feel better, I'm feeling grounded, feel a little more stable. And then I close out this vlog kind of feeling good about it. I feel pretty good about the week. It started off great. I was very productive, got a lot of work done, got my writing done, which I was hoping for. And so I was really happy with it. And I went into the weekend with good intentions to do some traveling and spend time with friends. It just didn't work out very well. So, but I learned a good lesson from it. So thanks for watching. And I really appreciate your support in this vlog. Check in the details below. I usually put some helpful links and ways to support the vlog and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Wish I could tell you how I'm feeling when you look me in the eye. I'm like a child and get nervous, but I'd like you to hear what lies behind. I wanna be more than just your singer, but if you'd ask, I'd play all night, so I could sing you all my love songs. I want more to be alright. I've got a crazy heart of mine, and I don't know dreaming all the time, and all I think about is you. When I see my music touch you, I find I'm singing just for you. And the audience is with me, 'cause now they're thinking of you too. Won't you ask me some more questions? Please tell me more of who you are. I disappear when the show's over, 'cause I'm more shy than I'm a star. Got a crazy heart and mind, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm dreaming all the time, and all I think about is you. When I come home, you're still with me, though I know that you're not there. When I lie down in the evening, I can dream you're lying there. Won't you tell me that you want me, and you think about me all the time? This crazy heart remains silent when I don't know the words to rhyme. I've got a crazy heart and mind, and I don't know what to do, and I'm dreaming all the time, and all I think about is you, and all I think about is you.